guys, hello, to everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and yes, I know I'm here with Lumi, of course, and we are only ones here today. And we're going to cover a lot of stuff, and if you probably can see, we have attempted to sharpen the picture. Well, attempted is pretty accurate. We tried. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and I want to talk to you before we start taking questions. This is the time for you to get your questions in, because we're going to be we would like to read I have a couple of questions on the queue before we start asking them or answering them. That way we can go ahead and get started right away. So go ahead, type your questions now, and we'll try to get to them in about 15 minutes or less. And that's give you guys time to come up with your questions, and of course we will look at the questions and answer as many as we can. Today I'd like to try to end this by 8 o'clock tonight. And so that's what we're going to do. And I wanted to talk to you today about something that I was checking out on several of the British channels, on British products. I watch a lot of British programs and things like that. And one of the things that I have seen Americans try it and kind of go, bleh. I'm talking about Marmite. Now, Marmite is made out of yeast extract. Unfortunately, I do not think my local grocery store has it here in the United States, and I would like to try it. I've seen the jars on eBay. I've seen the jars on Amazon, and I hear some people like it, some people hate it. Knowing the way I like certain things, I probably would like it. I probably would love it, actually. Maybe someone wants to throw me a jar of Vegemite. I'll try both of them and let you know what they taste like. Trust me, you see a video of me eating it, so fresh. So, okay, now, today, of course, we are going to cover a few other things as well. Please note, if you are going to participate in the next tech video, which will be on camera lighting, and you want to submit your submissions, it has to be your creation, not somebody else's creation, okay? You create it, and then you agree to share it. It's only reasonably fair. You keep the ownership. It's your copyright, okay? We're not going to steal your copyright. If you've ever seen some contests, they always seem to say is, all conscious entries belong to XYZ Corporation or whatever. No, all content entries will continue to belong to the original creator for this test. So, you know what you should do? What? You should turn on the T-Mobile internet. I should, shouldn't I? So let me turn that on. And let's hope this doesn't mess up the internet here. So let's see if we can get this thing going. I gotta get this thing booted first. I have it right here, and I have it plugged into the power adapter right here. And your internet just went pear-shaped, can you? No, it didn't go pear-shaped because it's still running. It's just, I have no picture. I know I have no picture. Okay, so we're gonna get a picture. We are going to get a picture, and might very well be because the internet is just a little slow. We're going to fix that. Okay, so make sure that this is fresh and hot. Turn this on. I forgot to turn this on beforehand. So let's see if we can get this thing working. Yeah. Okay. So right now we're going to go to our T-Mobile brand 29 and see if this will continue to keep working. There may be a temporary moment of loss of data. Just bear with me, guys. And it does show me that I am connected. And now we can see the video is going on faster too. So let's start. So anyway, as I was saying, so I'm looking for people to cover the lighting systems that they use for their videos. So if you use mercury lighting, why not? I mean, compact fluorescence, metal halide has some mercury in it too. HMI, whatever lighting you use for your videos. The idea is to have you talk about your lighting systems that you use in your videos and why you use them. And so that would mean that I want to cover video things that you create, that you discuss. And we're going to keep it open. So we're not going to have any strict categories at this point. So if you shoot with, as I said in the vlog, if you shoot with Coleman gas lanterns, show that. Show how you use your Coleman gas lanterns to do your videos and why you chose that. If you shoot with candles, same deal. If you shoot with HMI or metal halide, show that. Explain why you chose HMI or metal halide. If you shoot with high pressure sodium, same deal. If you shoot with, I don't know, a nursed device, whatever lighting you use. Okay, in other words, it's your chance to show what you can do with it. And the deadline for the submissions is November 15th, which if you've already, this is part of your video already, if you've already been covering this on your own video channels, you can just send us a little sub piece of that video and we'll send the audience the link to your video so that they can see it in its entirety. How do you do that? Well, very simple. You send me an email to bichela3@gmail.com, and in your email, you send me the link of the video, a description of the video. Let me know what your YouTube channel username is, or if you go by your real name, and I will post and the information of how they can get to your YouTube channel if you have one, so that they can look at your creation and your products. So this is a win-win for you and a win-win for me, because I don't know everything, all the different lighting systems out there, and you probably realize that because I don't know and I don't have the money to buy all those lighting systems. This also gives you a chance to get your channel some exposure and to show your creative talents. Very important to be able to show your talents. Your creativity is obviously key to your success, and we're certainly not going to steal your thunder in any way. Anyway, I wanted to remind those of you who didn't watch this, came late, is we're taking your questions, but we're gonna wait a little bit because we're going to let some questions build up first, and then we're going to go to the questions. And this way, we can also cover other things as well. Right. So like Michelle said at the beginning, she wants to get some Marmite. If anybody has any Marmite, unopened jars of Marmite, or even Vegemite, if you want to send those for Michelle to try, some Marmite on toast with butter, yeah. Try it. I'll try it, because I mean, I like salty things. I really do. Sorry, sure. It's also good. Has vitamin B1, B6, B12. Those vitamins, or vitamins as they say in the UK, are the ones that I'm lacking. Oh yeah, thiamine, niacin. Right. So that would be great for Michelle to get that. If she likes Marmite, it'll be great for her to get her vitamins, and then she'll be able to enjoy something that's going to give her vitamins. But she doesn't eat a lot of toast in the morning. I don't. There is one question. What? How can Marmite be considered a vegetarian or vegan or vegetarian product when it's made out of yeast, single-cell organisms? Because yeast is a plant. It's not an animal. Okay. Although I wonder if yeast is kind of in the middle. But we'll take it from there. So anyway, if you want to send a jar of Marmite to me, and just contact me. My email, I will send you my mailing address. If you want to buy a jar of it and send it to me through Amazon or eBay, again, I'll give you my shipping address and you can send me a jar. It actually says in my About Six on my page. All right, now we're going to go to my YouTube page anyway. So let's go there. Let's do something useful besides staring at our ugly face. We're not ugly. I don't know. Some of the audience think we are. They're idiots. All right, so where is this stupid ding-dong cursor? There it is. Okay, so let's go to share. Let's go to, first of all, let's go to our page for right now. And I already see questions are here. Oh, okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get to your questions in a less than 6 minutes. So bear with us. Less than seven. Okay, I just wanted to show you something. I'm going to present this to everyone. For those of you who do not know, we are doing our best. That's us right now. Okay, so present to everyone. Okay, so I'm going to go to... I have to go to the other page. Really? Yeah. Okay, those are the questions. Just okay, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my page because I believe on the desktop channel, we're excited because I showed you my shipping address and it's already no big deal. It's already out here. So if we go to my information, see. Yeah, where's my, there it is. There's the About tab. If you go to the About tab, for those of you who do not know, you can get my addresses. You can get my places. So this is where you would bill your jar of Marmite. Right here. Oh, and yes, please do consider making a donation to the channel. But I want to remind you, if you do make a donation to the channel, please specify, and this is my address right here, just highlighted it for you, that you make sure you say outright that this is for the, I hate when it does that. Oh, what did it do? Oh, wait a minute. You don't want to do that. I don't want to edit it. No. Cancel. I don't want to edit that. So that's okay. There's the address right there. Okay. And it is going to Main Street, apartment number 9 in Winsted, Connecticut, 06098. If you want to make a donation to PayPal or Patreon, I have to be honest, Loom, I never quite figured out how to set a fixed amount for donations for Patreon. So from what I guess when you want, you can set a monthly pledge or whatever you choose. Okay, please, financial contributions. I'm going to just highlight this one else. Oops, what'd you do? I just went to somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, Your Listen is our audio page. And if you go to yourlisting.com, this is where you can find our audio broadcasts. And they're up here in the taskbar is a link to our Your Listing page. So you can go to our Your Listing page and you can listen to our audio files there. Okay? The stupid thing has a notorious habit of doing things. Okay, so, all right, so let me go back to this here. That the internet runs a lot slower on here. Yeah, it is slower. Okay, so that's how you go there. I'm gonna hit cancel again. I don't want to go. I don't want to erase anything. All right, so if you want to send a donation to PayPal, which is This is a pain in the ass. It is right here. So I'll read to you. Financial donations can be sent to PayPal at michele3@gmail.com, or you can become a Patreon supporter. That is how you can make donations to us, as becoming a Patreon supporter, and that will help us to defray the operating costs of this channel. And now I'm going to switch back over to the chat questions. And so let's do that. So let me stop the sharing, and I got to stop the sharing to switch over to the other one first. So let's do that. So I'm going to share the next page, which is your questions. Which I see we have some today. We have plenty. We have plenty of them. So let's get started with that. All right. Now, let me switch to that page here. Here we go. So let's see. Make sure we're on the right page. We are. Brian, you don't even read the questions. Brian, we're going to read the questions right now. You don't care about your plans like you can't claim. Oh, excuse me? I said from the very beginning that we were going to first of all do an intro and discuss some notes, and then we were going to read the questions, because there was just, last time we started at 6:15, there was no questions for us. So now we have questions, so let's go through them. I'd like to ask a simple question. What do you think of Sonic Chew comics from OWC, and you don't even bother reading them? I don't even know anything about comics of those. This is why no one reads your questions. Well, Grace, okay. Do you have glaucoma? No, I have a cataract in my right eye, and I also have lateral nystagmus. I was born with lateral nystagmus since birth. Massive letdown. Okay. Be sure to beg for money. Stop you. Let's talk about that. Don't. Okay. Okay. So right now we got. Hey, Michelle, is Sherry there? No, Sherry's not here, and neither is Sue. Neither one are here right now. Sue has family obligations. How were you born with something since born? I was born legally blind from the very beginning. Will Grace, I was born legally blind from the very beginning. Okay. Brian K, I think you should let other people ask questions here. Because I don't want to shut you up, but I'm just asking you to allow people to ask questions here. Sonic Hugh. So if you allow us, just link the site. Okay. Do you smoke weed? No, I don't actually smoke it, but I have been around people with it, and I get the secondhand smoke from it. So it doesn't bother me. Sansa does, yeah, would be a piece. How do you like my new name? That sounds fine. I don't have a problem with it. I don't hear Sherry. Because Sherry's not here today. It's just me and Michelle. It's just me and Lumi, and we're just here. Even Sue's not here today. Sue, the lady we had on last week, had to take care of some family issues, and will not be on until probably next week. So it's just us. Your fans should be able to link websites. I think we have that turned on, don't we? I think we do. Let me check. I think we have linking on. Let's take a look at here. I don't see anything here. Well, I know I didn't turn it off. Well, first of all, let's be honest to both Brian K. and to Nathan Loves Pizza. Okay, I'm going to talk now for a second. Michele has told you from straight out, honestly, that Sherry has become very discommoding to Michele and it's become extremely uncomfortable because she has a habit of bringing this channel down into the gutter. And Michele has said outright, we're not having that. This is a family-oriented channel, which means we will do our best to keep this channel PG. Maybe we might get a little bit rated R now and then, but we're not going to go into the NC-17 category, which Sherry Heaton likes to do. And we don't want to upset parents, and we certainly don't want to make the parents feel less comfortable having their children watch this channel. Even though, statistically speaking, the majority of the people on this channel are in our age group, about the 49 to 54 range, maybe a little bit younger than that. No, that's not too far from right. That's not, no. If you look at statistics, that is pretty close to right. Okay. What time does Sherry come on? I already just explained, Amber, Sherry's not coming here. Are you speaking of yourself in the third person? I thought you were Michele. Oh, here we go. The deeper voice is Lumi, the higher voice is Michele. I don't think this microphone you really can tell. Really? I don't think so. Okay, well, I'm sorry if you can't link websites, Brian K. I did not turn off that function. Can we turn it on anyway? Oh, we can check. Oh, just gonna have to bear with us, guys. Okay, I gotta go into the background here. So let's do that. Let's check this. Okay, I didn't turn any functions off, but yeah, you never know. You know, this gets confusing. So let's see. Did Michele turn off linking websites? Or are they still on? I think they're still on. Let's say events. Okay. Okay. Let's go to resume Hangouts on air. Live control room. All right. So, all right, we're going to try to find out if this thing is going to work. But I got to be honest, I don't know how this is working. This thing is like running like really slow. Yeah. Info and settings. You guys, oh, this is confusing as heck. Yeah. It is. Okay. All right. So something like with Michele and questions. I don't see the right page. Is not? I don't think so. I don't want to mess this up because this is a pain in the ass if you do. So okay, so total viewers, broadcast alert, HTML, manage, analytics, creative highlights, live chat. There's the questions. So let's see if I can set this up. Why is this thing showing up over here too in the live chat? I don't know. Just participants pop up chat type some feedback. Okay, well, I don't see any way about changing that option right in here with links, but you know dang well you can send links when you go to the channel. So I'm going to keep this simple here. So let's go back to the questions here. Yes, we are two people. We are two people, and we covered this last week. Do yourself a favor, Michele, and look at this. All right. Oh, don't worry about it, Grace. It will make simple. Michelle will do most of the talking because it makes it easier. Okay, because that way it doesn't get confused. Okay. So no moon documentary. All right. First of all, Brian K. I don't know what you're talking about. The moon and ambrosia crap. So that's obvious. Okay. So at least Michelle's showing you the questions. Yeah. Okay. So does anybody have any questions about any of the topics that I have covered in the last week? We've talked about lighting. We've talked about cameras. We've talked about Michelle wants to try Marmite. I want to try some Marmite or Vegemite for food tasting. And as I said at the beginning, if anybody would like to send me a jar brand new, I would be willing to try it. Just send it to the address I showed at the beginning of this live stream. And if you don't know, if you missed that, you can just contact me, or you can look in the About section on my channel. You'll see the same address right there as well. So you can get to it. Right. Okay, so here's where it gets confusing. You got two pop-out chats. No, I know. This is confusing me too. This is confusing me too. I know, just me. All right, so let's see if we can try to make any sense to this. This is the public view one. I'm going to go to the dashboard so I don't make this poor computer have a conniption. My poor computer. It can't take it anymore. Oh, God, this computer is dinosaur. It's dinosaur. No shit. All right, so let's go to let's go back to the chat so I can stay on the Hangouts so I can read the questions that way. All right, so you beg for stuff you completely. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to answer your question, but you keep telling me. Look at the last stuff you mentioned in the comments in the last few days. In the last 10 minutes, calling me a beggar, telling me that I'm not that I'm asking for money, calling me and telling me about moon documentaries, talking to me about ambrosia, whatever that is. Come on, Brian K. Give me a break, okay? And I don't know nothing about comic books. No. Let's see. So you can explain what happened when you were waiting for governor or mayor? Okay, well, I'll talk about that. First of all, I kind of let that kind of slide because I don't think I have the chutzpah for it. And to run for governor or mayor, especially governor in the state, you already see how Donald Trump is getting chewed up alive by the liberal left. And I'm not a hardcore right conservative. I'm kind of a moderate. So if I was to run for governor, what kind of a state is liberal like California, for God's sakes? It's not like I'd be guaranteed that I'm going to get a lot of respect from anybody. Roger Dangerfield said it best. I got no respect. Actually, Jefferson said the same thing. Yes, he did. I got no respect. Okay, it's true. It's true. You know, I think you're right. I think I would, Brian. I think I'd be a terrible president. Our candidate for governor or for mayor. I'm not a person that likes to sit there and listen to a bunch of political claptrap. And then, I'd probably sit up and if it was mayor, I'd probably sit up in the first, in the selectmen's meeting and say, "You guys are stupid. This whole bullshit is stupid. All these, city council meetings are stupid. They don't make any sense, stupid." And I'm not the kind of person that would tolerate stupidity. One thing about Aspies, we don't tolerate stupidity. We prefer to think and quietly contemplate and then come up with an answer. So if I was to sit there and have to listen to some congressman or first selectman telling me that we got to do yada 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 this ding dong that, I probably would be ready enough to tell them to go somewhere, and of course the press would chew me up. No doubt about it. Absolutely. No, not likely. Michelle won't go on a date with him. Brian Kane's only 15. No. Just going through some of these questions here. Okay, not funny, blah, 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 you're boring. Well, we're trying to answer your questions now. We are trying. You give me a break of the kick number. You would be a terrible politician, no doubt. Well, I wouldn't tolerate stupidity. And let's be honest, have you ever listened to one of those town meetings? Those town halls? You got a bunch of or in the case of Winston's Board of Selectmen, you got a bunch of people that sit there and talk bullshit out their ass. I'm not kidding you. They'll sit there and they'll talk about, well, this is going to cost us X, and according to our appropriations committee, we can do this only if we cut Y. And then they go like, why? Why do we have to cut Y at all? Why don't we get a cheaper X? Jeez, that's the kind of thing. And then it turns out that the reason they chose X is because somebody gave them an awesome sealed bed for X, which doesn't do crap. That's the reason I would hate being a politician. I wouldn't want to sit there and listen to that kind of baloney. I really don't. Oh, for Christ's sakes, no. I don't have any diseases at all. What in the heck is when I have a disease? Because I'm clean. Michelle's clean. Trust me. I'm clean. I don't even drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I eat a lot, but I don't drink. So, that's my biggest vice is I love good food. As far as you comics, Brian K., I don't even read comics that much. Have you ever had skin cancer? No, and for that reason, because I am very fair skinned, I tend to stay out of the sun as much as I can. So that's the truth. Now, some of you guys in my audience, and there's quite a few of you, see that I got 2 viewers. We got 2 viewers. Okay, we got Will Grace and Brian K, and we have another one that comes in occasionally. Right. Okay, so where was I? There's Brian K still talking. Yeah. So the answer to the questions is that come up is I'm still looking for some questions. Now, has anyone here in your YouTube videos ever used any alternative lighting systems, such as HMI or high intensity discharge fixtures, including metal halide for video production? That's the question. So, because if you do have personal experience with both, and you would like to be part of that, again, like I said earlier, just post a link, the email address to me, and a description to your link, and you can watch it. Yeah, but I heard that the color temperature of those LED grill lamps is a little bit off. So, how do you know if people are actually being sincere or not? I don't. I just have to take it as of what they say based on their text. I can't say if they're sincere or not. So I just have to just take it with a grain of salt. And, still looking for some unique perspectives on the more expensive lighting systems. I know that HMI, there is a fixture on eBay that you can get for about 150 watt HMI Chinese with a magnetic ballast one for about $200, $300. But I don't really know if the Chinese one is really that good. Yeah, I did that one time with another guy, and I got myself into a pile of trouble. Yeah, we don't have time for that right now. Besides that, you still didn't answer the question is, Brian, what the hell is ambrosia? Yeah, what is that? A diva cup. No, but I do know of them. I never really felt like sticking one nail in there, but I do know what they are. One of the things I notice is, no, I do not, Brian K. If I knew what ambrosia was, I wouldn't be asking you. So stop telling me I know what it is when I don't. At least I know what magic mushroom is. Yeah, but I don't think that's ambrosia. I don't know. I don't either. So, okay, Mr. K. Here's the question. You tell me what it is, and if you say I know what it is, then I'll tell you and confirm if I know what it is. That way, it's fruit. Oh, okay. No, I thought it was in kind of a drug product. The NSF terrorist. That's the National Science Foundation. What the heck are you gonna call me an NSF terrorist? I'm not involved with the National Science Foundation. I don't even know why you would call me a terrorist when I don't even do terrorizing. No, just doesn't. But it sounds to me like some of you guys, I don't know. Some of these people are trying to be good, but I know there's only 2 of them on right now. I know, but Great Death. No, I have no idea what that is. No. Unless you're talking about PCP or something. Are you allergic to tree nuts? No, I'm not. Nope, I still don't know what that is. Unless you're talking about that variation of heroin called fentanyl or something. Fentanyl, which is really powerful, even to touch it. Which means when drug enforcement officers have to bust people, they have to watch out for the fentanyl, whatever powder, and if it's come in contact. No, I never dropped acid. Michelle never did anything like that. Why would she do that? Well, that's fine, but I don't have anything to do with that stuff anyway, so you're barking up the wrong tree. So, do you have any cats? Yeah, I have 2 cats. I have 2 boy cats, both adults, and they are older cats. I have Rusty. This the big orange cat. It used to be a muscular cat, but when I got him fixed, it got fat, really fat. Now I gotta find him, get him an exercise program so he can lose some pounds, literally. The other cat I have is an older cat, a Turkish man cat. It's really nice cat. Well, unfortunately, the problem is that they're both outside and they're indoor-outdoor cats, and so, um, and if you look at my videos, you'll see Rusty and Fame on them occasionally. But I like cats too, because one nice thing about my cats is they're indoor-outdoor cats, so they like to spend time outside. Who do you think controls the central banks? That's easy. That would be the Illuminati, which includes the Rothschilds and the what's the other ones? The other group. There's the League of the League of Rome and a few other high class families. I have black cats. Well, there's a street cat in my neighborhood that is a gray kitten, dark gray, and she's a really nice cat. And technically, she has a family downstairs that takes care of her, but for some reason, she seems to like to come up here and hang out. Well, the thing is that right now, I think Donald Trump is considering of working with Republicans to eventually investigate the Fed. That Janet Yellen is going to be retiring soon. Yeah, well, the secret societies do exist, and you can look it up. In fact, the Illuminati actually have a web page on the internet. No, I'm not into guns. I respectfully respect those who do like guns. I'm not a gun person. I prefer bladed weapons like knives and swords to guns because they do more hit points of damage. And so, guns are really kind of just noisy, irritating things. I like crossbows, but I'm not really into the gun thing. But to each their own. If you like guns, you like guns. If you like Brian, I think you need a timeout, boy, because you keep repeating stuff, and I don't think you understand that I find this irritating. So I'm giving you a timeout for a little while, so that we can go ahead and. Do I have a sword? No, I don't right now. I was going to get one, but unfortunately enough, with the fact that my roommate moved out and I don't have the extra money to buy a sword of a good quality sword, we're talking about ones that are made out of high quality folded steel, not stainless, which is very brittle. I was going to buy a sword from Museum Replicas, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So I'm swordless. But I have a couple of very nice wicked kitchen knives that can do some serious hit points of damage, so I had to use them. Well, right now he's been timed out for 300 seconds. So it's better than me go ahead and blocking him completely, because I know that sometimes I don't even know who that is. Cold Steel has a great deal on swords. Okay, I'll look into that. Be at peace. I can't ask any questions because he always comments. You talking about Brian K? Well, I blocked him for a while because he was like clogging up the entire channel, and I never get a chance to see the questions either. And so I wanted to be able to read the comments, but and I didn't want to go ahead and set this thing to slow mode because some people may find that a very annoying experience. So, like I said, Brian K is on timeout for 5 minutes, and if he doesn't slow down, I'm not sure I've been respectful, whether in real life or on the web. Okay, I'm asking questions, no problem. You whine. Look, guys, can we keep this like from turning into a slugfest? Because I really think that's kind of frustrating to me. Um, First of all, Jackson Kelly. I don't even know who she is. I don't either. And so how can I block somebody when I never even seen her in my questions? I've been reading these questions on YouTube for a long time. And you guys got a running copy of them now. Hi, Go Luxor Jones. How you doing? Um, and as you can see, things are getting a little interesting now because we're getting some new people here. Always nice to see. It's always nice to see new people on the channel. Always is. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and jump over here to this other screen. I got two screens open. It's confusing to me too. Well, I think so too. But the problem is that he's just constantly just talking, and no one else gets a chance to speak. And he was disrespectful. You're right. Peace. Background in the telephone. Which background? I mean, what's the question exactly? How I got involved working with telephone systems for fun? Well, I never really worked in the industry, all this stuff. I just learned it all on my own. Like a lot of Aspies, I'm extremely intelligent. I like to study things and learn new things. So I started accessing technical manuals and trade magazines, and I started learning about phone systems when I was very young as a child. At that time, we didn't have the internet. That was back in the late 70s. So a lot of the stuff I learned was just kind of by experimenting with old phones and playing around with them and hooking wires to them and seeing what I could do with them. And so, first of all, I don't know anything about this person, Don. I don't know why you would be saying that I blocked somebody when I didn't even know anything about this person. Sarkista. I don't even know who she is. Have you ever worked in food service? Yeah, I was a dishwasher in a restaurant. I did prep work in a restaurant. I worked for Friendly's Ice Cream Corporation in Stores, Connecticut. I was the dishwasher for many years. And then after that, I worked at the UConn student dining at the South Campus for a while. And then I worked for American Food Courts in Westbrook, Connecticut. And I love working as a dishwasher. It was one of my favorite jobs. Of course, I was younger then, and my legs didn't hurt as much, and I could stand for longer periods of time. But I would love to have had the option of starting my own restaurant. But I don't think will ever happen because I don't have the kind of money it takes to start one. Well, I will do my best to try to keep things. No, that's not the case. No, it's not. Brian K. I see his timeout is up. Okay. I'm reporting you to news and NAACP. This woman is a racist. Mr. Kelly, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even know who this person is. And I don't even think I've ever seen her on my channel. Okay? Do you like to paint or draw? Well, I did comic strips for a while for local postings, and I would do for the Soup Kitchen, but I haven't done anything recently for many years. When the cataract in my right eye got really bad, and it did, and so I started using the Cancy eye drops. The Cancy eye drops made it possible for me to start seeing it good enough again, and I could start trying the comic strips again. But right now, when the way my life is up in the air, we don't know what's going on. First of all, again, I don't know who this other person is. You keep mentioning. So I'm not going to be able to speak about something I don't know about. Anyway, so yeah, I like to draw. I like to sing for fun. I like to. I used to do a lot of writing on the computer as well. Well, before I time out anybody else, I'm looking at the questions. I really think maybe you should set this thing to slow mode. I can't set the slow mode now. You can't? No. Oh God, no. So, yeah. Will you sing for us? I'm not really much of a public performer. No. um, I don't care where you got my address or not. Okay? My IP address is a public IP address. It is a randomly selected by my ISP. I don't have it's a public IP address. My ISP provides it. So I don't have any control over my IP address. What do you think of Trump? Well, for the most part, he's doing a good job. But there is a couple problems. And I don't know if it's really necessarily his fault or the mainstream medium, including the very ultra liberal left, or even some of the conservative right. I think that he's trying his best to try to find a compromise that everybody can work on. That's what a negotiator does. But the sad truth is that it seems like everybody in Washington, D.C. wants to tear him to shreds. No kidding. That's my address, Brian K. That's right. That's where you can send any donations, clothes, money, cameras. Do you like Hillary Clinton? No, because she does not come across to me as being very caring for her constituents at all. People who have actually met with her personally said she is not very respectful of people in the lower economic groups. Okay, that's what others have told me. I never actually met Hillary Clinton, but I know that if I look at her campaign in 2017, is that she really did not have a good platform at all. And because she did not have a good platform at all, she didn't really push her campaign platform at all. She was so lackluster in her performance. I've looked at some of her campaigning. It was terrible. Whereas Donald Trump would go on like 5 or 6, 7 towns in a single night. She only would do maybe one every week or one every 2 days. And they're always trying to say is, he's trying to stick stronger together. Well, stick stronger together is a great platform, but unfortunately, the person I would have voted if I was going to vote for a Democrat would have been Bernie Sanders. Because Bernie Sanders, number one, is not a crook. And really, come on. She's already demonstrated when she was Secretary of State that she was supporting the globalist agenda. I don't mean to be mean to anybody, but seriously, her whole platform was all big socialist push, and it was just terrible. She did not have an answer in answers. Brian, that is the meanest thing you could ever say. I wish you were one of the victims. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he likes to brag about his stuff, right? But that's not necessarily one of the requirements in the Constitution that you can't be a braggart. He loves those 5 little letters in his name. He sure does. Trump Tower, Trump Taj Mahal, Trump Casino, Trump Castle, the Trump plane. But Those are his favorite little 5 little letters in his name. He loves to just push it. But that doesn't mean that he's not a good candidate for president of anything. It just means that he just likes to push his 5 little letters of his name. I don't think that's so bad. I don't think it's be so bad. I want to see the handicap get a fair shake. That I definitely gonna push. Has like 10 accounts. She's internet troll known as. I'm not gonna go there. This is so stupid. This is stupid. I'm on disability not because I wanted to be. I did not want to be on disability. But you ever try to find a job as a legally blind person with hearing loss in this day and age? And it's state, that is a nanny state. There's no jobs and there's no mass transit. Good luck, lady or sir. I gotta tell you, it's not easy. I am a Republican. I'm a moderate, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't like what I'm seeing out there. And the state of Connecticut is so messed up right now, economically. Brian, I think you're getting a bit too much for me. I don't really want to have to push you off, but I might have to block you because you're getting a little bit ambivalent, and I don't think that's appropriate. Now you're threatening people. Why would you do that? I don't know, Brian. You are threatening my people. So I'm tell you what, Brian, I hate to do this to you, but unless you can prove to me, I'm gonna put you on block for now because you're just getting you're getting threatening to people, and I really don't think that's fair to say what you said about threatening people. That is not acceptable. It really isn't. And okay, so I have blocked Brian K for the time being because he's threatening remarks. It was beyond acceptable. I'm sorry to say that, but you guys, well, fine. I know it has my geotag. I don't have a problem with that. Jesus Christ. You may think it's like I'm trying to live behind a VPN. I don't have a problem with people having my address. I really don't. I don't even understand why you people make a big deal about my IP address. I don't even run a website. Nope. Yeah, I know they did just to be at peace, and I blocked them. I blocked Brian K anyway. I'm not going to block anybody unless you act like an idiot. And I right now I'm seeing is that this whole conversation is starting to get a little bit irritating. I really, really don't want to do that. But you know what? I'm going to give you a timeout, Mr. Kelly, for the time being, so that we don't have to listen to that. Okay? So Jackson Kelly's been timed out because Gene Sanders and give Bernie a doll made for his likeness. Well, I really kind of feel sorry that the Democratic National Committee did not endorse Bernie Sanders. I think he would have been if it was Bernie Sanders versus Donald Trump, I think it would have been a much tighter race. Unfortunately, that's not the way the cards played out. And so we got another 3 years of Donald Trump to see if he finally can get things done. That he's done a lot so far, but he's going to be a really tough call. Yeah, I know. And you're right. They did cheat. Hillary Clinton worked with Brazil, whatever her first name was, to make sure that she got the nomination. Okay, well, go Luxor Jones. I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can questions I can. But like I said, the problem is that Brian was monopolizing the whole session, and at the end of this session, I will unblock him because it's threatening people is not acceptable, and 300-second timeout isn't gonna really do much. Let's see. I'm going to her house. You're gonna go all the way. Oh, you're gonna go to her house. You're gonna go to Jane Sanders' house. Oh, okay. And so, like I said, I am very, very happy to have good questions. You blocked that person that. Excuse me, Don. I didn't block anybody because of the color. All right. Don't even get me started on that. I did not block Jackson Kelly because he was black. I did not block him because I blocked the individual because of what he was saying, not because of his color. First of all, I didn't hear any racial slurs, Will Grace, okay? But the point here is that, these conversations are very stressful as it is. I could just imagine if you had that on the phone. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not going there. No way. So yeah, that would be very sad if Michelle's hearing this better. Would have really made sense to do the phones anymore. Probably not because it's stressful. But okay, now Michelle has a meeting with a bankruptcy lawyer on Wednesday. I'm going to. Hopefully, it's going to work out, and I'll be able to get the financial reprieve I need through bankruptcy because all those credit card debts. Because when my roommate left, Dory left, she left me in a state of totally financial unprepared. I was totally so if Brian K and I am would defend myself from someone with I said I need to be hung. This is like really kind of hard to believe that people are talking like this. Yeah, I agree with you. And the fact of the matter is what makes it worse is that, a good conversation, that's why I only do these once a week. Because if I had to sit through this every day, I mean, Louis Rossman, for example, when he's doing his board level repairs, he has his chats on always showing you how he fixes boards. And I couldn't do that. I mean, given the kind of, conversations I'm seeing here, I mean, I don't know how well that would go. Not well. The old Michelle. What's old Michelle you talking about? Michelle's been the same the whole time. Yeah. I'm not hateful at all. She's talking about me. No, okay, but you're not hateful. I know I'm not hateful, but from the very beginning of this channel, ever since the YouTube ad apocalypse, there has been a lot of things that we, as content producers, we have to realize we have to work within the guidelines that they set. And I don't want to have this channel ever get so do you have sleep apnea? I don't know. I don't know. And I think that as far as this Yeah. Anyway, the thing is that it really goes great when you have other guests in the studio, like Susan. I really want Sue to be here, but she had to take care of a couple personal family issues, and I can't force her to stay. She's not paid. So I mean, if I was paying her a salary and she was an employee, I could maybe said, "Well, sorry, you notice every week, every Sunday, so you're obligated because it's on your time cards. You have to be here at Sunday." It's not the case. No, and because it's not the case, Susan is a good friend of mine that was on last week. Do I have any children? No, I do not. So, well, we'll see what happens with next week with Susan. I want to get back on the show, but like I said she had to take care of some family issues, so she couldn't be on tonight. And you're right. It sucks. It sucks because it's only to us. It's only us. Yeah. We're not that fun. Really. Well, no, we're not. Remember, so we were. It goes great. Better when you have like to see. Well, like what? I mean, you say, like my old self again. I mean, how far back are we talking about? I have no idea. I don't even know anything about that comic book. I can't have kids anyway. I'm sterile, so that's not even an issue. Besides, even if I could have kids, I couldn't afford to have kids right now because I don't make enough money. And this channel doesn't make a lot of money at all. Trust me. And so, kids are expensive. I mean, really expensive. No kidding. So let's take a look at something a little more exciting, shall we? Let's go take a look at let's see. Switch back to me for a second. I know it's kind of a stupid way of doing this, but that's just the way it seems that I can't jump directly from one site to another. You sure? I don't know. Well, okay. It's my cursor. There it is. It scrolled right off the screen. Okay. So let's go to let's go here. I'm going to show you something, guys. I know we lost one of us already, but so this T-Mobile takes a while to load stuff. No kidding. Slow. All right. So let's go back here to the Hangouts. Now, in the last month alone, we have earned $5.36 in revenue. And let's go to view more statistics here. And this could take a while. And it's going to take even longer because it's kind of loaded up into the screen here. So I'm going to show you some of my statistics on my channel here. Watch time is going up. But the revenue share is... yeah. Okay, let's see if we can click on this, pull this down here. Is watch time is varying. Okay, here's our popular videos. This is where most of our users are. Traffic sources, playback locations. Majority of the people on my channel are female, 54%. Top geographics is United States is 70%, Canada is 14%, New Zealand is 8.2%, United Kingdom is 1.5%, Netherlands is 1.5%. Which is very interesting considering the fact is I can't even speak Dutch. If I go to my age groups here, let's see. Original language and translation videos. Subscribed and not subscribed. I'm trying to see if I can find the age groups. I got Ken on my phone. Yeah. Let's see. Playback locations, gender. It doesn't seem to show me my age groups or my audience participation. I've seen the information on live and on demand, subscribed and unsubscribed, original language locations. Very interesting numbers overall. I find this system very irritating, but those are my numbers. So those of you who are curious to see, we're doing okay. We're holding our own. But let's see if I can go right from one site to another site. So nope, that turns it off. That turns it off? Yep. So let's go back to the questions. So the point was, you can see that we are overall doing okay. We did lose one subscriber, but that's not at all surprising. It just happens, I guess. Well, says why you're posting as me. So somebody obviously knows how to subscribe into your account. Let's see. No, this is not an imposter's channel, but it sounds to me like someone's spoofing my IP address. Sounds like it. Yeah. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to change the password again, I think. Well, I think we have to. Again? I hate doing that. Yeah. Because this is getting crazy at oh, wait a minute. What? You are known as MicheleMarieDalene, not MicheleDalene. Right. So they're not spoofing you. They're spoofing you, but they're not logged in as you. Yeah. Okay, so we were doing a cooking show. What the problem is that no, they're not, because if you look at my comment, yeah, let me type some so you can see this. We'll go to that page right here. This is me. The main commentator. Okay, so there it goes. That's me. See, they don't have the Marie. They can't use the Marie because actually the way Google Plus says it could. Yeah, but that gets confusing. Yeah, it does. So, but there is a difference. Okay, so that's me. All right, there's someone I just typed this in. I was the one who said, first of all, I know it's not me because of two reasons. Why is that? Because one, and this is issue of, I think that we need to report this channel because that's, yeah. Nah, what? Is it harassment? No. Bullying? No. So it doesn't count. Doesn't count. You can't report something that's not. I just looked into it. There's no way you can report anything because guess why? Oh, you don't know anything about the law, do you? Let's go to your channel. I mean, look and see what you got here going on here. Just, aha! See, it's a different channel. It's a different channel. Look at the address here. That's not my IP address. UC dash. Okay, so this just proves that this is not me, because if I go, this page isn't even filled out. They didn't even finish filling out the page at all. It's just a spoof. It's not my real channel. Because I'll show you my real channel, guys. Because I'm going to show you the difference. This is their channel. This is my channel. And if you go to my channel, can you see that? I think so. I don't know. You don't know either. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if Google Hangouts is showing this. No, it's just showing the comments. It's just showing the comments. So let me show you guys something. Okay. I hate this system. All right. So let's go to what I'm looking at right now. This is the fake MicheleDalene's channel. Show you this. Present everyone. Okay. And it's going to take a while to load. Always does. Okay. So I'll let that quietly stew in the background. And let me go back to my channel again so I can see. So you can see that Michelle's channel is not the same as my channel. Okay. So let's go back to that. I hate this system. Yeah, me too. Okay. So this is my channel. This is my real channel. Okay. This is not the fake one. Okay. So now let's go to the fake one. Now, how do I know whose? Well, okay. Here's the one answer. And so many people mentioned it. They know my address already. Let's go to the about section. Okay. Okay, it says here contact information. Let's see. It says joined July 16th, 2010. Right. Okay, so now let's go back to the other Michelle channel. That's this one. Okay. And let's go to make sure that one's fresh. Right. So, and I hate when this thing takes this long to load shit up. That's my channel. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This thing is running slow today. Yeah, it is. So this is my channel. And so let's see. Let's try to find this page. Here we go. Okay, so this is my channel. Let me just try to got so many back channels running in here. This thing is gonna clog the network right up on me. So let me go back to that fake. And I mean, if you seriously want to go and be known as me, really? I'll be honest when I say that. You really want to be known as me? You realize you're gonna be taking all the heat, right? All right. So let's go back to the other person's channel to show you the difference. All right. This person didn't even finish filling the questions out. Okay. And I go to this person's about right here. Okay. And the person joined October 22nd, 2017. Well, I've been on YouTube a lot longer than that. Okay. I joined all the way back in 2010 when YouTube was still very young. So if anything, it just proves what I'm saying is true, that this person is and by the way, that if you go by the fact that my videos have been around since 2010, it's not like you can't have multiple channels, but it's not you. It's not me. But you guys think it's funny. I gotta warn you that YouTube is very specific about that. So yeah, it's scary that people are like that. But clearly, October 22nd of 2017 versus July of 2010 is a heck of a difference. So YouTubers would notice that. It's not even your channel, Michele Marie or MicheleDalene. It's not your channel. I've been on YouTube since 2010. You've been on YouTube under that channel was October 22nd, 2017. There's a big difference. And my channel has been my main channel for a long time. I joined them. You joined who? Now, the thing is, as far as who's the real Michele, you got to go based on the channel creation date. Mine goes back to 2010. The individual that's calling herself MicheleDalene only goes back to 2017 of October 22nd. That's a big difference. No, this broadcast is coming from the real Michele. Look it up. Go ahead, look up my channel. You'll see it. And look at the creation date of the two channels. You'll see that the broadcasting comes from the real Michele and the fake one. So, okay, so people can be subscribed to multiple channels. But, you know, the thing is that channel is just a fake channel. Well, I'm not going to sit there and pick nits about it. I am going to bring this up to Team YouTube, and I'm going to ask them to get involved because the fact of the matter is someone's spoofing me, and that is an issue. I really rather not do that, but whoever's spoofing me is doing us all a great disservice. You don't even sound like Michele. How can the people have your stuff stolen when you didn't even create anything yet? I have been around since 2010. You just created the channel less than half an hour ago. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to contact YouTube myself, and I'm going to send them a link to this video, and I'm going to send them the link to the fake channel, and I'm going to ask them to investigate this. Well, for now, since this obviously is getting out of control anyway, and there's really not much more to talk about, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. But I really honestly, God, wish that you guys would look at the channel about sections on both channels and make your own decisions. If one channel's been around, which is mine, since it's been around since 2010, and the other has only been around 2017, I think that's a difference. I don't really see how anybody could say that I'm not the original. There could always be two people, realistically. There could be. Yeah, I'm not saying that there couldn't be another one, but I'm saying is this individual is saying that they're me, and they're trying to use my trademark, and they're using my image. They're spoofing my channel. That's, to me, that's a violation. You will 911. Yeah, right. Your local police department is going to tell you. You got to contact YouTube, which is exactly what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Look. In fact, why don't you just do it right now? Right here. The first thing I got to do is go back to the person's channel. And I got the link up here. Okay. Copy it. Right here. I'm going to go to YouTube or Twitter. Damn you. I hate this. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so now I got the copy. It's going to go to www. Yeah, I really don't want to do that. But you know what? It's www.com. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to send the message to them. How do you do that anyway? Right here. Really? Yeah. What's happening? That's easy. So if you ever need to deal with this, it's easy to contact them and just tell them, and I'm going to do it. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Why? Because I got this thing. This thing is slow as molasses on the live stream like this. It's at. Oh, is it? Yeah. Someone. Okay. Is spoofing my channel. Here is the fake. Okay. Oh, it's too long? Boy, you're terrible typing. Oh, okay. Why did you install that grammar thingus? Oh, I thought it would be good to have this tool, but I don't know. It's a plug-in extension, and it's slowing me right down. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay. At YouTube. Fuck it. It's gonna take forever to do this. It's the internet the way it is when you got the other live stream going, and it always slows it right down. So we'll deal with it later. It's getting a little bit crazy anyway. So for right now, guys, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. The thing is as far as this goes, I don't really think spoofing anybody is acceptable, and I'm really kind of sorry to see that you guys are allowing this to happen. But I'm not gonna be honest when I say this, is that ask the so-called real Michele to give their mailing address, and ask them why they're not using the short key address that has been existed on my channel since 2011. Good point. And where in the hell did all the videos in 2010 go when the channel only existed since 2017? Simple. Because that's not the real me. But I'm going to talk to you guys later, and that's a business to deal with. All right? So I'll see you guys next Sunday, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.